Hi, Roger, Weathering Heights Consulting. This is the Velco Weather Hazards Outlook. This will be valid the rest of today, Wednesday, through Tuesday, November the 11th. What we're looking at right now is the back edge of some high clouds stretching across mainly the northwest corner of Vermont. This is going to allow for a lot of sunshine, and already today temperatures are running very mild for this time of year and should easily make it into that 55 to 60 degree range, along with some blustery southwesterly winds. Looking at the latest surface charts here. We've had a little bit of precipitation roll through this morning that has now dissipated and exit out of the region. The flow is generally out of the west. We have a storm system area of low pressure aloft, illustrated by these uh, thickness lines here. This is in the upper levels. And then the surface lines, the surface low pressure system way up over the Hudson Bay as well. We have one disturbance working across the Dakotas and into Minnesota, Wisconsin, and the frontal boundary that moved on through, connected up through our neck of the woods. And that's what the back edge of these clouds are, along with a little bit of clearing on the back side. So expect a pretty decent afternoon, actually. There's a quick look at the high resolution modeling. What's happening is this system out in the Dakotas will slide to the Great Lakes and eventually merge with this old frontal boundary. Same frontal boundary just went through, and just a few scattered light sprinkles, nothing to worry about here. That will be dissipating out. The combination of these two will get together, and we'll look at the dailies here. So this is the latest indications of surface charts here and precipitation. We'll watch the area of low pressure that's located over the Great Lakes here. This is going to be merging with that old frontal boundary, and eventually most of the precipitation will scoot off to the south of us. This is valid tomorrow morning, Thursday, and then by Thursday afternoon we'll start to see increasing thickening clouds and then some light precipitation working into the region. Now, it will be cold enough in the higher terrain. It looks like by Thursday night, as this area of low pressure consolidates into a nor'easter, moves into the Gulf of Maine, we're going to be on the light precipitation side, and it looks like valley floor is probably not a big deal. But during the day on Friday, the snowfall looks like it'll lower down the mountain slopes and could affect portions of northern Vermont. We're not looking at anything major, but there could be as much as 3 to 6 inches in some of our local mountaintops. And then eventually by Friday night and into the day on the morning hours on Saturday, it's replaced with an area of higher pressure with decent project weather, but temperatures pretty cold. Now, the next weather system begins to work across the region on Sunday. Looks like it's going to bring more scattered light or widely scattered snow shower activity that probably will not be a factor perhaps during the morning hours. But then this system then works on out. Another area of higher pressure builds in just in time for basically late Sunday into Sunday night into Monday, and this will give us a decent project weather day. Now, on the backside of that area of higher pressure, we're seeing a system 996 millibar low that's a little bit north of the Great Lakes and parts of Ontario. This will be taking a track to the north and then swinging a cold front. So the pressure gradient on this day, during the day on Tuesday, may just be strong enough to bring some wind gusts, potentially as much as getting in the neighborhood of around 40 miles per hour. Again, that's along about Tuesday. And looking at the Water Prediction Center's 7-day accumulated precipitation, this will be valid through Wednesday morning. We're looking at only roughly about a half inch to about an inch of total rainfall here, and nothing to write home about. And the GFS ensemble as well, we're looking at drier weather here as it works in through the afternoon, and then later in the day tomorrow, this is going to be producing some rain shower activity. Aloft, it's going to change to snow. That carries into Friday. Looks like a good day on Saturday, and then a little bit more unsettled as we get into Sunday with those widely scattered snow showers and rain showers. Then beyond that, really not a whole lot going on, and you can see temperatures right on the edge between rain and snow with the green and the blue whiskers here. And again, not a lot of precipitation. We're running only somewhere between about a half and an inch of rainfall or snowfall. Average maximum temperatures around the region running a little bit below normal, around 3 degrees or so. And then about 3 to 7 days out, we're looking at the max temperature anomalies running a little bit colder, around 5 to 10 degrees below normal. And the Iowa State Meteogram Generator shows, centered on Montpelier, shows today's high temperature about as warm as it's going to be getting, although there's some indications we could still bust 50 degrees during the day tomorrow, Thursday. Temperatures there incrementally get down a little bit colder. It looks like the coldest weather will be working in on Friday into Friday night, Saturday morning. And then from there, we kind of level out. We get a little gain a little bit in temperature. Nothing extreme here other than this will be below normal. Our normal highs and lows this time of year. Normal highs running about the upper 40s to the low 50s, and normal lows generally around the 32 degree or freezing. And overall, conditions really not that extreme, at least in temperature. And we'll take a look at the European model snow depths, and you can see just a smidgen of snow. This would be by about Friday morning, so overnight Thursday night, a little snow at the tops of the central and northern Green Mountains. This does get down on the valley floors, but it's fairly limited, primarily along the western slopes of the Green Mountains with a little bit of an upslope component. And that's about it through, it looks like about 7 o'clock Saturday morning. Uh, this is about all we're going to see in Vermont. Not a big deal, however, this could change. You might note a lot stronger snow depths or in the vicinity of around 7 to maybe as much as 10 inches of snow and a few spots left over from largely that storm system that happened last weekend. And one last item, a quick look at temperature anomalies. You can see we're at maximum here at really Wednesday morning, this morning, and then we'll continue to cool on down, and that cooler air moving across portions of the Appalachians and into the eastern seaboard area, and then affecting all of the Northeast. We're running about 10 to 15 degrees below normal in temperature here. Real cold stuff that will try to make a run at us, so go up in the just west of the Hudson Bay, and you'll see that it modifies, but it does come back here. And this is approximately next Monday morning, but then we start to warm up once again as we head into next week, and you can see these anomalous temperatures. Once again, we're talking these colors here, roughly 10 to 15 degrees above normal. That'll take place, it looks like, on Tuesday of next week. That'll be a southerly wind gradient day. We'll also have to watch. So warm and mild, and a bit on the blustery side. That's it. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights.